Okay, let's just jump right in. Today, we are doing a deep dive into one single immortal game of chess.
Oh, it's a classic.
It really is. It's so famous, it has a nickname. The King Walk Miniature. We're talking Lasker versus Thomas, played in London, 1912.
And a miniature, for anyone wondering, is just a game that ends really fast.
Yeah, under 25 moves. This one. It ends spectacularly.
It sure does.
So let's get to the board. Move 1. White plays the queen's pawn to d4.
And Black's response is, well, it's a statement of intent. Pawn to f5. The Dutch defense.
The Dutch. That's known for being pretty aggressive, right?
Aggressive is putting it mildly. It's unbalancing. You're basically signaling right from move 1 that you are not playing for a draw. You want to fight.
But it comes with risks.
Huge risks. It immediately weakens the king side, specifically that long e8 to h5 diagonal. And that little weakness, well, it's going to come back to haunt Black later on.
White accepts the challenge. Move 2. White plays the pawn to e4.
The Staunton Gambit, a real classic.
A pawn sacrifice right away.
Yep.
The idea isn't to hold on to material. It's to rip open the center, get your pieces out fast, and just start attacking before Black can get set up.
So Black plays f takes e4, accepts the gambit.
Has to, really.
And White plays knight to c3, developing, putting a piece in the center.
Black follows with knight to f6, a standard developing move.
Move 4. White plays bishop to g5, putting immediate pressure on that knight.
And Black responds with pawn to e6. This opens up a line for his own bishop and maybe prepares to break that pin.
This is probably a good place to pause for a second, just for some context.
Yeah, because who is playing is almost as important as the moves themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Playing White is Edward Lasker. And we should probably clarify, not the world champion Emanuel Lasker. A different Lasker.
A strong player, but not that Lasker. And playing Black is Sir George Thomas.
And Thomas. What a story.
Oh, incredible. This guy wasn't just a 2-time British chess champion. He was a 7-time All-England badminton champion. He even made it to the semifinals at Wimbledon. So he was just an all-around top-tier sportsman used to high-pressure situations.
Absolutely. And that's key because this game was played under what they called 5-minute time controls. It was a fast game.
Which rewards intuition over long, slow calculation.
Precisely. That context is everything for what's about to happen.
Okay, back to the board. Things are getting complicated. Move 5. White plays knight takes e4.
Recapturing the pawn, putting that knight right in the heart of the action.
Black plays bishop e7, finally breaking that pin on the knight.
But White doesn't let up. Move 6. White plays bishop, takes f6.
An exchange. So Black has to recapture. Black plays bishop, takes f6.
And right there, that is a strategically devastating moment for Black.
It seems like a simple trade.
It looks simple, but it's not. White gives up a bishop, sure, but in return, he permanently removes the critical defender of the king side.
So now if Black castles over there,
he's going to be incredibly vulnerable. The defense is just gone.
So a very clever strategic move. Okay, move 7. White plays knight to f3, and Black castles right into it. Castles king side.
He thinks he's making his king safe, but he's actually walking right into the crosshairs.
Move 8. White plays bishop to d3, taking direct aim at that weak h7 pawn.
It's all starting to line up.
Black plays pawn to b6. It seems a little slow, maybe getting ready to develop his other bishop.
Too slow. He's playing an opening development move when he needed to be thinking about tactical defense. White is already in the middle game.
And now the storm really gathers. Move 9. White plays knight to e5.
A monster knight, planted right in the center, supported by the bishop.
This was the moment, wasn't it? The last chance.
This was the absolute critical point. The best move for Black was to play bishop takes e5. Just get that knight off the board immediately.
But he didn't.
No. He continued with his own plan. He plays bishop to b7. It's not a terrible move in a vacuum, but here, it's a huge tactical miss. It ignores the immediate danger.
And Lasker sees his chance. Move 10. White unleashes the queen to h5.
And suddenly, everything is hanging by a thread. The pressure on h7 is immense.
Black plays queen to e7, trying to defend.
And that is the fatal error that seals the game. By putting the queen there, he blocks his own pieces and just completely underestimates what White has cooked up.
The stage is set. Here comes a king walk.
This is where it gets legendary.
Move 11. The moment of immortality. White plays. Queen takes h7. Check.
A jaw-dropping queen sacrifice just throws the most powerful piece away to rip open the position.
It's unbelievable. Black has to take. King takes h7. The king is pulled out of its corner, completely exposed.
All alone.
Move 12. White plays knight takes f6. Check.
And this is the key to the whole thing. It's not just a check, it's a double check.
Right. And the rule with a double check is
Yeah.
you have to move the king.
You have to. You can't capture, you can't block. The king must move. And if he tries to run back to h8,
It's mate, right? Knight to g6 would be checkmate.
instantly. So he has only one move, the first step on this forced march.
Black plays king h6.
The walk begins.
White is relentless. Move 13. The other knight moves. Knight from e to g4. Check.
Another double check. It's just a beautiful forcing sequence. The king is being dragged further and further out.
There's only one move. Black plays king g5.
Look where he is. He's on the 5th rank. So far from home.
And now the pawns join the attack. Move 14. White plays pawn to h4. Check.
Restricting the escape squares. Just building the cage piece by piece.
The king has to keep running. Black plays king f4. He's crossed the middle of the board now. He's in white's territory.
And this is where we have to take another quick context break.
The missed mate.
For Miss Mate, exactly. With the fast time controls, Lasker actually missed a faster win here. An engine will tell you that a move like pawn to f4 check would lead to mate in 6 moves.
So does that take away from the beauty of the game?
You know, for a computer, yes. But for a human, absolutely not. The sequence he played is the most spectacular, the most memorable. This forced march is why we still talk about this game.
It's the visual drama. That's what makes it immortal.
100%.
Okay, let's continue the hunt. Move 15. White plays pawn to g3. Check.
Another pawn closes in. The net is tightening.
The king has to move. Black plays king f3. He's so deep now, totally isolated.
Surrounded.
Move 16. White plays bishop to e2. Check. The bishop that's been waiting this whole time finally swings into the attack.
And there's just nowhere to go. Every square is controlled.
Black plays king g2.
Only legal move.
Move 17. White plays rook to h2.
Check.
A devastating discovered check from the rook lift.
Black's king runs to g1, hiding in the corner on the other side of the board, a last desperate attempt to find safety.
And now, the unskittable finish. Move 18. White plays king to d2.
Checkmate.
An incredible, stunning checkmate.
Think about that. The king, the one piece you're supposed to protect and hide, takes one quiet step forward and delivers the final blow.
You just can't imagine a more systematic demolition.
And you know, what's amazing is the human element after the game. Sir George Thomas, he wasn't angry. He was apparently incredibly gracious. He stood up and just appreciated the magnificent combination he'd been the victim of.
A true sportsman. We hope breaking that down gave you a few of those aha moments.
And if you want to keep leveling up your knowledge and, get the full story on these complex topics without reading hundreds of pages.
Which is exactly what we do here.
Exactly.
Then make sure you smash that subscribe button and join us for the next deep dive.
Thanks for listening.